Due to frequently operating beyond its capacity, the rear axle brake system of this loader was no longer functioning properly. To address this issue, the owners sought the help of repair technicians who performed on-site maintenance. The loader's brakes use a wet brake system, and the technicians first had to dismantle the entire rear axle. During disassembly, they used an extended wrench to remove the wheel nuts and the rear axle's fixing screws to drain the gear oil inside, followed by the screws of the rear axle support bracket. With limited equipment on site, they utilized the loader itself to assist in removing the heavy rear axle. Once the rear axle was detached, they could begin disassembling it. Lacking high-end electric wrenches, they used ratchet wrenches to remove the screws fixing the rear axle casing. During the disassembly, they also cleaned the dust off the surface of the rear axle to prevent it from falling inside. Upon inspection, they found that the internal brake steel plates were severely damaged, and the friction plates were also heavily worn. Therefore, they machined the brake steel plates on a lathe to make their surfaces smooth and even. They had already disassembled and cleaned the rear axle, and now all the parts were clean. The next step was assembly. They started by installing brand new sealing gaskets, which play a crucial role in braking. Once in place, they could install the brake cylinder plates and replace the friction plates with new ones. To prevent oil leaks from the rear axle, they applied a layer of sealant along the seams of the axle casing. Finally, with the help of the loader, they tightened all the screws fixing the rear axle and